Hey TJ, you like Scotty Barnes?
Yeah.
The way you said that like that. What about Chris Bosh?
I guess. I guess. I'm
Okay.
a Lakers guy, man.
All right. So I mean, what about Giannis?
I do like Giannis.
You like Giannis? Okay.
I like
All
Giannis.
right. Well, the reason why I'm asking is because I mean, there's a player in the 2027 class that goes by the name of Paul Osaruyi. You heard of him?
I have.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Really good player. Paul is off is has been offered a scholarship by the University of North Carolina.
Yeah, man.
Major pickup.
Malone, he's rolling them out.
Yeah, Coach Malone is doing what Coach Malone does or whatever. Can't he has not ceased to amaze me. But I like this kid's. I like this young man's game. I like this young man's game. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is our observation report. Of course, y'all know we got TJ back in the building. By the way, hold on before we even really get started. TJ, how you been? The 94 Feet family has missed you, my guy.
Man, I'm doing good, man. If you can't tell, I have braces now. So if you hear me talking with a little bit of a lisp, that's why. So
Yeah.
give me some grace, people.
He got yeah. Yeah. It is what it is, TJ. You know what I'm saying? So
We'll have a good show though. It's gonna be a good show.
yeah, absolutely. But other than that, you've been all right. I mean, again, like I said, the 94 Feet family, they've asked about you, they've missed you. So I mean, of course, I mean, we bike. We bike.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Life is good. Hope everything is going good your way. We're about to get into the thick of things, man. The summer is almost over.
Mm-hmm.
School is about to start. Guys about to be on
Mm-hmm.
campus. Hopefully, we get Kata on campus real soon.
Yeah.
And potentially add one more. So I'm about to start my school season soon. So, man, it's about to get fun. It's about to be real fun.
It's about to be real fun. You're absolutely right about that. Absolutely right about that. So, but again, we here for Paul Osaruyi. As a matter of fact, we're gonna show a little bit of. It's about a 57-second clip of him. Shout out to Canadian Roundup, the channel that has this clip. So big shout out to them. Oh, there we go. Let's show this real quick. And let's look at a little bit of footage real quick. No sound, of course. We're not gonna do no sound or whatever because we don't want anything or whatever. But we're just gonna look at a couple of highlights real quick.
It's not Peace Jam, is it?
Nah, this is EYBL.
Okay, so the regular sessions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Getting some block shots in right there.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's very athletic for sure. Looks like a little Scotty got a little Scotty Barnes game to him, PJ. I mean TJ. Lord have mercy. I don't know why I said PJ.
TJ. Same thing at this point, huh?
Hey, I'm talking like I got braces or whatever in my mouth or whatever.
Are you the one that got braces or me?
Oh man, that's crazy. I like this move right here. I mean, wow. Yeah, okay. So listen. I like this young man's game. Like I really do. I'm gonna just show this real quick. Real quick.
Okay.
Got the pull up right there. This is the block shot from the paint. I mean, he came all the way out on that one. Like he really, to me, like he really does remind me of like a Scotty Barnes.
Yep. I can see it.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the height, he's got the build, got the jump shot like that. I mean, everything that he does like really reminds me of something, like a Scotty Barnes. Because I will mention that here in a second or whatever after we finish this clip. Let's see.
Gotcha.
We ain't got much more left. This play right here is crazy. Woo! About
He's a
tore that
better
rim
rep.
down.
Come on now.
All right, so listen, Paul Osaruyi, 2027 high school recruit. Coach Malone has been cooking. As you all know, we're going to be putting out observation report episodes. We do have a lot more coming up, just so y'all know that. Very soon, as me and Tink just did CJ Rosser not too long ago. But today we're here for Paul Osaruyi. And TJ, you got the stats or whatever, so I'm going to turn it over to you and let you ISO on you, my guy.
Yeah, ISO. Appreciate the assist. So my guy Paul Osaruyi, class of 2027, power forward center. Listed anywhere from 6'8" to 6'10". So I just went with the middle number. We're gonna give him 6'9". Weight 220 to 225. So he has some good size there. Originally from Canada, Scarborough, Canada to be exact, but he plays at Bella Vista Prep, and that's in Scottsdale, Arizona, I believe. ESPN top 15 ranked, number 14, matter of fact. Position number 2, and he plays for AZ Unity on the EYBL scene. So, highly rated kid coming out of high school. You just mentioned it, elite shot blocker, got the mid-range game going. A little Scotty Barnes feel to him, even though my guy Scotty Barnes, he's his energy is through the roof. I'm a big fan of Scotty Barnes. I like my guy. Like I said, elite shot blocker, no shortage of athleticism. He's playing above the rim, lob threat. So from you talking power forward, center position, that's good things that you want to hear and see out of your 4, your 5 man, a lob threat. The frame, he got a big frame. I was watching him doing the EYBL, like the shoulders, stocky frame, cut up, so his physique, I guess you could say, is there. Right. I said that right. I said that right. It's the braces, y'all. It's the braces.
After he said it, y'all, he asked.
I had to correct myself. It's the braces. But yeah, he got a good frame on him. His stats, I couldn't find any high school stats, so sorry, forgive me for that. But AAU stats, he averaged 6.6 in his Peace Jam. He averaged 6.6 points a game and 4.8 rebounds per game. So when you look at the stats, it's not gonna wow you. It's not gonna wow you guys. It's okay, but obviously when you're talking about a recruit and you want him to get to the University of North Carolina, we want to see those numbers become better. So we will remain to be seen his senior year if he can boost those stats. Overall, he averaged 8.9 points a game and 6 rebounds on the EYBL circuit for the regular season. So a little bit better, but still not going to wow you guys. But his athleticism pops out. Mid-range game, he got it there. Can it be more consistent? I think it can. But, I mean, overall, it's a good recruit. Like I said, top 15 player in the class. And he might even reclass. You say he might reclass up or down?
I think it's up. Well, he can't reclass up because, I mean, this is 2027 unless he decides to come out this year. Now, there was question. I did hear rumblings about him reclassing into this upcoming season, but that is like died down. I haven't heard anything else about that. So, and I do know like some of the other schools that are involved with him that I've heard of was like Illinois, Arkansas, BYU, the guys up the road. But again, and I mean, at that time when I had heard it, UNC was not on the list, but now UNC is on the list. So very interesting because Coach Malone is he's throwing his fishing rod out there, man. And I mean, whatever he ends up catching, I mean, it is what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So but as far as his game, like I totally like his game. I like the mid range, like you said. I love the fact that him being a closer, coming from the paint and being able to stretch that far to block a 3-point shot, like we saw in the footage right there. Um, Looks like, he got a little bit of post moves and everything, but look like he might be a solid defender. But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy is the fact that I think, and this kind of takes me back to the Caleb Wilson, right? To Caleb Wilson. Caleb Wilson is now like the blueprint for, I think, what Coach Malone and the type of players that Coach Malone will be bringing into UNC, throughout the years of his tenure here at UNC. You 6'9", 6'10", 6'8" to 6'10", athletic, slim, lean, got a nice little build to you, got a jump shot, can play in the paint, probably got a little bit of post presence or whatever. Defense is probably good defense has to be good if you could be a closer and close out from the paint and stretch all the way to the 3-point line or whatever, just to block a shot. So your defense has to be pretty solid.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. So I think UNC is going to that blueprint, and if that's the case, then I love this young man's game. He's super talented, super athletic. Would love to see, of course, if you can put the right players around him. And is he going to be one of those type of guys, that can get out and run, and like just really help on the defensive end of the court, like, you know what I'm saying, and just being a huge impactful type player. So, but I love this young man's game. I think he is again very talented, and he has a high ceiling. I might end up being like one of the. He could, he could. I don't know where he's ranked. Where did you say he was ranked? Like 14?
So he's ranked 14th in ESPN Top 100, and he's number 2 in his position. So he's the number 2 power forward in his class. Yeah. So, were you done talking, Zell? I didn't want to.
Nah, yeah. Go ahead. You good?
Yeah, so like I said, he's a highly rated kid. One thing I will mention, as far as like when it comes to Peach Jam, I seen it on another podcast. I forget the name, so forgive me. But they talked about his body language sometimes, like when plays and possessions might not go his way, or if he have a bad game, missing shots, that his body language was a concern. Nothing to really hurt his recruitment, but just something that the coaches noted, and it could have been a little bit of a turnoff. So shouts out to the podcast that put that out there. And I kind of noticed the frustration because he played with Malachi Jordan as well on AZ Unity, and I was watching a couple of the games, and I don't know. I don't like to say exactly what the cause of it was, but it just seemed like that the chemistry wasn't there, and maybe the play style that they was playing or the emphasis that they was making, it just wasn't clicking, and they kind of struggled a little bit. I can't remember what their record was, but they didn't make it to the final, the semifinals or the finals. They got bounced pretty quick. So it was definitely frustration. It was seen, it was noticeable, and it was visible. So hopefully he can work on that aspect, and he should be able to. It all comes down to coaching and your mentorships and who you have in your ear. He's a highly talented player, so there's no question that he'll be able to get through it. In that situation, you just gotta keep your head down and play and work. If you blessed with the size that he have and the athleticism that he has, good games are gonna come. Bad games happen. It happens to the best of them. The pros have bad games, so it's just an adjustment period and just how you bounce back. That's all. So
yeah. And I mean, yeah, it's a good point. That's a good point that you bring up, because if there is, I know that a lot of people were saying that UNC when they was in talks with Mika Mirinen, and they was basically saying that there's a lot of off the court and on court things that were going on with him, allegedly that were going on with him in regards to attitudes and or whatever the case may be. And my thing is if you're coming, if I think that is something because of the fact that just comes with youth. A lot of players, sometimes they have that type of situation that's going on. But what helps them, of course, that and if they're surrounded and put around the right head coach and the right players on the team, then I don't think that it would be an issue. I think that he would I think Coach Malone and the staff or whatever would adjust that very quickly. Just because of the fact now, I mean, of course, at the same time, they could turn around and just I ain't gonna say backfire on you, but that could turn around and be another positive type of thing or whatever. Just depends on the level that it goes to or whatever when it comes to certain situations. But you're also talking about a coach that is just as probably fiery as he could be, right? Like and very edgy and things like that. But I mean, again, you have to do it to a certain level, and maybe that is something that maybe Paul hasn't figured out yet. I mean, he's got well enough time or whatever to figure it out. Again, his skill set is pretty elite, and to be the number 14 player in the class next season is very huge or whatever. And I mean, who knows? UNC is they're right there in the mix for him. But again, you'd have to definitely see what the other schools are gonna do or whatever. Arkansas is always tricky. BYU is always tricky. Illinois is very tricky as well. And of course the guys up the road.
In the mix. Their recruitment is picking up as well. So
yeah. So but again, I like his game. I think that if I had to give him a comp, again, I'm going with Scotty Barnes. Now I've seen some takes or whatever to where some people have said that Giannis. I don't know if I actually see a Giannis, just because of the fact that Giannis is can he improve with this game? Yes, he can. He's already a great player. He's an all-star, the whole nine or whatever. The only thing the only pushback that I have when it comes to Giannis is the fact that I don't know how much of the post presence that I see from Giannis, for him being the size that he is, the athleticism that he has. I don't know how much of that I actually can see to try and compare to someone. Or compare Paul to. So I'm a little bit skeptical on using Giannis as a comp. But like I said earlier, I mean, he really reminds me of a Scotty Barnes. And I mean, that's still not a bad look at all. Or bad comp, as people, want to say or whatever. So
not bad comp at all. Scotty Barnes is a good player. And correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the reason why you probably say more Scotty Barnes is because I'll say it's a strength right now, but Paul can play on the perimeter a little bit. Like he has some ball handling to where he can play on the perimeter, and I guess he feels comfortable out there. Don't know if that's going to be his game in college, depending on the system that he's put in. But a lot of times doing EYBL and Peace Jam, he was, trying to attack from the perimeter, and that's where his offense started out at. It did backfire a couple times. I'm not gonna lie. Just watching the game in real time, I caught myself a couple times saying, I'm like, why is he on the perimeter so much, just dribbling it? And when he's such a force down low, and he's 6'9", and he has this frame that he can go to work. And I wanted to see the back to the basket more. I wanted to see him duck in more, and he did in some situations. I'm not saying that he didn't at all. and he was just all perimeter. But he was definitely more perimeter than I would have liked him to be. So we'll see.
Listen, who knows? I mean, at 6'8", 6'9", or whatever. I mean, listen, we have a player on our team at the moment right now that is at 6'9" that is also gonna be like a point forward with Neo Abdallah. So
Right.
maybe that could be one of those type of pitches that Coach Malone could pitch to him
Yep.
and say to him like, hey, after this season or whatever, you see what I did or what I'm doing with Neo. So it's tough to say, but again, I mean, wishing him the best wherever he ends up going. Of course, now if you end up being a Tar Heel, that's a great thing. But
We will
if
gladly take
wherever,
you. We will gladly take you.
yes, for sure. But I don't know how deep and how far UNC is in on the recruit, just because of the fact that they're also looking at so many other players that are similar or kind of close to his position, if not in the same position. So that is one of those things that we'll just have to wait and see. Again, Paul Osaruyi, like, you can't wait to see what you do, what decision that you make, and yeah, whatever teams are on the list or whatever, wishing each team the best too as well. But you can come to Carolina, big dog. It's
Yeah,
just
come
what
to
it is.
Carolina.
Any last words, TJ?
I guess I'll just touch on his stats a little bit more.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm surprised. Like, I'm genuinely surprised that those were his EYBL stats.
Mhm.
Maybe I just haven't really tapped into Paul Osaruyi as much as I should have been. But with this upcoming season, I would like to see him to get more to like that. He definitely need to get to a double double. Like, he needs to be flirting with a double double. Probably maybe around the 12 to 14 points a game with 10 boards would be good with me. If I can see that during this high school season, then I'll feel a lot more optimistic about this guy. But I'm already excited about him. Like, he's a highly rated player. If he was to come to Carolina, no doubt in my mind that I would be rooting for him, just like I do with any other player that we get. But yeah, I just want to see him boost those numbers, because when I saw it, I was like, yo, that's all. That's it. We don't get more.
Right. Right.
So
Right. Right. Right.
yeah, and it could have
But
just
I
been
mean,
the system that he was playing in. I don't know. I can't really put a finger on it, but we'll
yeah.
see.
Yeah. And again, I mean, he has a lot of time to grow. He's 18 years old. So, he's 6'8", 6'9". I'm sure by the time he maybe gets to college, he might even be 6'10" at that time.
Yep.
But that the skill set already at this point, I mean, if you're at a level of Scotty Barnes already, or that's a comp that you're hearing or whatever, then that's not too shabby. It's not too shabby at all. That's actually pretty good right there. I
We're
mean,
headed in the
if
right
I'm not
direction.
mistaken. Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely. And I mean, it's all about getting you with the right fit and getting him into the right system. So, and UNC is a good spot for a lot of these players, honestly. Like, UNC is one of those landing spots right now just because of what Coach Malone has done and from the vision of what he has moving forward. So, we'll have to wait and see. But,
Real quick,
all,
before we end, you said
mm,
you said UNC. We didn't do a UNC player comp, so we got to give him one. Um, I'll let you go first.
oh, um,
I don't. I feel like I always go
honest,
to like a Bryce Johnson with these type of guys. I'm trying to really think on this one.
Bryce is not a bad one. Bryce is not a bad one. But if I had to pick one, honestly, I mean, I mentioned it earlier in the show. I'm going with Caleb Wilson.
We're
6'8".
giving Paul Caleb Wilson comp.
Yeah, because I mean, again, like they're both young. Caleb being as young as he is, I got the hiccups, man. Caleb being as young as he is, Paul coming in next season, if that were the case that he, becomes a Tar Heel.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way because of the fact that, I mean, he is long, he's athletic. Like, he has the jump shot. Now, granted, we didn't see a lot of that with Caleb Wilson last season, but look at what we saw from Caleb Wilson in the summer league.
We saw it in the first game of the summer league.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, if you're looking at those types of things or whatever, I mean, Paul is not far from there. Like, I mean, he just gotta learn the ins and outs of the game or whatever, and the best way to do that is to just get with a coach that's going to develop him and help him go to that next level. So I'm gonna go with Caleb Wilson.
That's fair.
What you got?
I told you Bryce Johnson.
You're gonna go with Bryce Johnson.
Yeah. Off the rip, if we going, with the mid range, because even Bryce Johnson had a mid range pull up, little jab, step here,
right,
pull up, and he was athletic. Bryce Johnson, he was above that rim. You throw it up, he going to get it. So,
right.
I see Bryce Johnson. Simple as that. And Bryce
it's not
Johnson,
a bad comp.
Yeah, it's not, man.
It's not a bad comp at all.
Hey, man, look, we'll see where it goes from there.
Yeah, man. Listen, Paul, wishing you the best, my guy, and can't wait to see where you end up or whatever. We will keep everybody up live and up to date on the latest information as we get it. So again, this is the Paul Osaruyi observation report, and be on the lookout, man. Make sure that you hit that like, comment, share, and subscribe button. Let us know what you think about everything in the comment section below too, as well. We would definitely love to get everybody's feedback, from the 94 Feet family and all of the fans that are out there just passing by or whatever, and you caught in episodes. So, but yeah, make sure that y'all tap in with us, man. And until then, go Heels.